And would you like, can you introduce yourself, your name and where you're from?
My name is Elena. I'm from Russian Siberia. I'm the family person. I have a husband and two sons. So I'm a happy mom and wife. My sons are almost adults. So the younger is a college student yet, but soon he will be a grown up and independent person. He studies in the College of Electronics. As for me, I'm a teacher by profession. I graduated from Novosibirsk Teachers Training University, and my majors were English. The first major was English, and the second one German. But I have never taught German in my teaching practice because it was not demanded. So just English in different types of schools, in secondary and in private schools. And this decade, I teach English and Latin in the medical college of my town.
Oh, wow. You teach Latin too. Wow. Well,
Yeah.
for the medical, because a lot of medicine is Latin based, right?
Yes, medicine based on Latin terminology. That's why I teach them Latin. It's very important language for them. It's a basic language for medicine, you know. Yeah. So as for my future, my students will be future paramedics and nurses. And if they like, they can go they can enter the medical universities and continue their career in this field, medical field, and then start become doctors, maybe surgeons, and so on.
Wow.
Very noble and a very hard profession of medical professionals, you know. So as for my hobbies, if you like to know about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
My profession and my hobby is very similar. I adore learning foreign languages. So besides English, I try to practice Spanish, German, French, Italian, Turkish, Hindi. So,
Wow.
and I use HelloTalk for this purpose, Tandem and other social nets, for example, Instagram and others. So it's very interesting for me. I'm crazy about it. My other hobbies are reading books, visiting theaters, cinemas, traveling, and some of sport, of course, swimming and walking, hiking. That's about me.
Yeah, we met on HelloTalk, and I love the app as well. I'm studying mainly Spanish, and I've started a little tiny bit of Italian, but really just listening to the language. I'm not really speaking it yet. But I did meet somebody from Italy, and we had a couple conversations, but really all in English because I don't speak it yet. But I thought it would be a lot easier because I thought it would be very similar to Spanish. I can read a little bit of it, but it's not that similar to Spanish. So it's been difficult, but I do love it. And I'd love to know more about where you live, Siberia. It's like this place that I always think of so far north and so like.
Yes, I live in the Novosibirsk region. It is the western part of Siberia. But you know that Siberia is enormous. It covers vast territories. I looked up in the internet because I didn't remember this information. About 13 million square kilometers it covers this territory. And it's more than Europe, whole territory of Europe, then more than Canada, more than USA. So
Oh, wow.
USA is 10 million square kilometers, and we have 13. So of course it's It's good. We have a lot of natural resources here and natural beauties such as wild forests, lakes, rivers, mountains. The main destination for all tourists from the Russia and abroad is the Altai Mountains. I think you heard about them. And another one is the Baikal Lake. But I have never seen, though I have been living in Siberia for all my life, but I have never seen the Baikal Lake. But I
Wow.
hope I will do it.
Yeah. Well, if
will do-
it's such a big place, it's kind of like the US. I have been to many places, but I haven't seen everything. And it sounds like it's even bigger. So it would be hard to have seen everything there. And I had no idea really. Um, to me, in my mind, Siberia was this like city. Like I didn't have any idea that it was this huge, huge region bigger than the US and bigger than Canada. So that it's actually very interesting. And thank you so much for sharing.
And I live in the Novosibirsk region. This region appeared due to this building of Trans-Siberian railway station. So I guess that my ancestors were builders of this railway, not station, but railway. They came here to build it, and then they settled around the rivers and lakes.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I think
but
I
my
saw a documentary about the trans railway once. I think
it
it
can
was like
yes, it connects Moscow and Vladivostok. And I heard that a lot of foreign people are dreaming about traveling on these railway trains. Yes,
yeah,
it's a great destination. I can suppose. I can
yeah.
imagine. My town, Isketim, is not very big. It has the population of about 50,000 people, and we are 70 kilometers to the megapolis Novosibirsk. But we used to go there for shopping, for visiting theaters, or maybe just go out and eat out there. It's very interesting. In my town, there are a lot of plants and factories. It's an industrial town producing building materials. Because
Okay,
there are some mines. Then it is rich in cement. What else? Marble and concrete, maybe, and
okay.
other. They produce bricks here. So,
And
town builds other towns and cities. Yeah.
yeah, and so you are like right now. I think it's morning for you. It might be like 9 a.m. ish, and for me, it's almost 10 p.m. So it's like the other side of the world. And I think so. You are so far north. Do you ever get to see the Northern Lights?
Oh
Like
no,
the
no, no northern lights here. We
no,
can't. Sorry,
no. Oh, okay.
Elena, no, we don't see them. I think it's to the north. It's great distance
Oh,
from
wow.
us.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
It's morning here. It's about 9 a.m. Just 9 a.m. We just got up and getting ready for work. Uh, Michelle, what's the weather there in
So
USA?
it's springtime, so it's getting warmer. Today was a lot of rain, but it's getting warmer and warmer where we don't usually have to like wear a jacket or a sweater outside. Um, and soon it will be summer. Like it'll be summer, it'll be able to swim. But right now it's getting to be the time when we can go out with our short sleeve tops on and stuff. Um, Most of the time. What about there? What's the weather like?
The weather today is very sunny, calm, and plus 8 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
No,
I can tell
Celsius.
you right now, it's nighttime and it's 9 degrees Celsius I have a television that tells me. That's why I'm looking there. And it's 48 degrees Fahrenheit. I really don't know Celsius, but my television, I made it shows me both. Because everyone around the world uses Celsius. So
Okay.
Google tells me that.
Yesterday it was raining, but so like in English proverb says that April showers make
Mhm.
May flowers.
Flowers, yes.
So we're very glad to have such rains because we are very tired. Siberian people tired of winter frost, severe frost, ice, snow, and we're excited about summer starting, the spring
Yes.
starting. So we're very glad. We're happy. We now we can enjoy walking to the river bank. To the forest, maybe to pick up some flowers and mushrooms a bit later.
Oh, yeah. So do you pick the mushrooms and eat them? Because my children's father, that's what they would do. Because here we won't do that. We're not sure if the right mushrooms, like what's the right mushrooms. We only eat the ones that we buy in the grocery store. But I remember that their father and his mother would just pick them in the woods and eat them.
Yes, we enjoy doing it. I and my husband and my ladies friends, we often, it's like a relaxation for us to go to the forest, to watch the trees, listening to the birds singing, and to pick up some some mushrooms. Then we come to me, visit me, and fry them and eat together and chat, and we have
Yeah.
a very nice time. So it's like our relaxation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, what kinds of foods do you eat?
uh, it's Russian traditional food, borscht.
Borscht,
It's
yes.
I
A
think you
soup
know
with beets, right?
beetroot. Yes, beetroot, carrot, cabbage, potatoes, onion,
I've
and
heard cabbage too.
we are not vegs here, of course, because of climate. So another preferable dish is pelmeni. Pelmeni, I think you know, with meat inside.
Oh yeah, is it potato with meat inside? Like,
No, we don't make them from the scratch. I usually buy them because I have no time to
oh,
make.
I know what that is. They're kind of like raviolis.
Yes, raviolis, like
Yes,
ravioli
yes,
with meat inside.
yes.
Another вареники. I think you know this dish. It's like pelmeni, but potato, smashed potato inside, or mushrooms, or maybe some berries. What else? Сырники. We liked to make сырники to eat them. It is made of cottage cheese, like pancakes, but made of cottage cheese.
Uh-huh.
Сырники. Well, what else? And a lot of different salads.
Oh
Оливье,
yeah, I've seen so many interesting salads.
yes.
Yeah,
Селедка под шубой, herring under the fur coat.
yeah.
With translation. So, but of course, we can order some food home, sushi, rolls, and pizza. There are a lot of
Right.
restaurants here, and we eat them from time to time on occasions, different occasions.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite dish, Russian dish? I know that you
I
eat
like the
Russian.
I like the borscht, for sure. And there were these well, the flat pancakes that you were talking about, I think that was something I really liked. And there was something that my children's grandmother would make, and it was kind of like she used potato and she would stuff it with something and then she would fry them. I don't know what it was called though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fried potato. I think you are talking about draniki.
Yes. Yes.
Just to take potatoes and uh, I forgot to cut it, but very,
Yeah,
very
like
finely.
like
Mhm.
almost grate it and then kind of like stuff it and fry them and make them. Those were
Yeah,
good.
yes, it's very tasty, but very fat, but so tasty.
Yeah,
Yes, you're right. Well, and as for American food, young people like kinds of fast food such as hamburgers, cheeseburgers,
yeah.
the KFC and McDonald's. There are a lot of these cafes here. And even my sons love this food, but we try to do it not very often.
Not very often. I think when my children's father told me that when McDonald's first came, that they waited all day in line to get McDonald's, like when it first came, because he lived 10 years until 10 years old under Soviet Union, and then from 10 years old to 18 years old under Russia. So he saw the first McDonald's come, and then told me how they waited all day long in line to get the hamburger and fries, and that
Yes.
it was this huge amount of their monthly pay to buy this, but they just
The
wanted to try it.
Of course, I remember this period. There were lines. Now there are no lines.
Yeah.
Maybe just in during festivals,
I think
holidays.
because it was such a new thing that everyone was excited to try this American food that they never had before, that they stood in line for that.
Yeah, they seemed to be exotic those years, but now it's I think just
Very
common
common. Yes.
way. Yes.
Yeah.
Well.
Well, it's been very enjoyable. And in the future, if you ever would like to do this, I'd like to learn more about your country and about how your experience in learning languages. You seem to be a polyglot, and which is something I would love to know, like more than two languages. And you have German and Latin and Spanish and Italian and all that. That sounds amazing that you know so many languages. So I would love to speak to you again for sure.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Rachel, very much for your invitation. It was my first experience. That's why I think I'm a bit nervous, but anyway, I try to overcome it. And thank you so much for your invitation. I hope we'll continue our collaboration.
Absolutely. Absolutely.